Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're diving into something that's super important, especially now. How do you keep your vision alive and kicking in a world that's how life can be, right? Constantly throwing curveballs at you. It's easy to feel lost or like your goals are getting blurry. But don't worry, we're going to talk about how to keep that fire in your belly and your vision crystal clear. Let's start with a big question. What even is a vision? Think of it as your personal North Star. It's not just a goal, like getting a promotion. It's the bigger picture, the why behind everything you do. It's that feeling of purpose that gets you out of bed in the morning. Maybe your vision is to build a community, create art that moves people, or innovate in your field. Whatever it is, it's uniquely yours. But here's the thing about our world. It changes fast. New technologies pop up, social trends shift, and unexpected events happen. Suddenly, the path you mapped out looks completely different. It's like trying to navigate with an old paper map in a city that is constantly being rebuilt. You can feel overwhelmed. And that's when doubt creeps in. You start wondering, is my vision still relevant? Am I on the right track? This is what I call vision blur. It's that frustrating feeling when your once sharp focus starts to get hazy. The passion you once felt might start to fade, replaced by routine or even resentment. You might find yourself just going through the motions, disconnected from that original spark. Does any of this sound familiar? If it does, you're definitely not alone. It happens to the best of us, right? Happens to the most driven people. You know, even the best of us hit bumps in the road sometimes. The secret isn't to have a vision that never changes, but to learn how to adapt and keep it fresh. So, how do we fight this vision blur? The first step is to constantly reconnect with your why. Remember that initial excitement? That passion that made you start this journey? You need to intentionally revisit it. I like to schedule a vision check-in with myself every month. I sit down, no distractions, and ask myself, why did I start this? What impact do I want to make? I write it down. I speak it out loud. It's like restarting a computer. It clears the clutter and reminds you of your core mission. Another powerful strategy is to embrace a mindset of agile vision. This doesn't mean abandoning your core values. It means being flexible in your approach. Your goal, your guiding star, remains unchanged. But the path you take to get there might need to shift a bit. Think of it like a sailor. The destination is a distant shore, but a good sailor knows how to adjust the sails to catch the wind, zigzagging if necessary to move forward. They don't just point the boat and hope for the best. This means you have to be a lifelong learner. Stay curious. Read books, listen to podcasts, talk to people outside your usual circle. What new skills can you learn? What new technologies can help you? When you're constantly learning, you're not just keeping up with the world. You're finding new and better ways to bring your vision to life. This process of learning and adapting isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and intelligence. It's what keeps your vision fresh and adaptable, not stiff and fragile. Now, let's talk about nurturing that vision for the long haul. This is where we get into lifelong clarity. You can't just set a vision and forget it. It's like a plant. It needs constant care. One of the best ways to do this is through reflection. Journaling is amazing for this. At the end of each week, write down your wins. No matter how small, what went well. What did you learn from your challenges? This simple act builds momentum and reinforces that you are making progress, even when it doesn't feel like it. It also helps to break your big vision down into smaller, actionable steps. A huge, ambitious vision can be intimidating, but if you break it down into quarterly goals, monthly milestones, and even weekly tasks, it becomes manageable. Each small win is a drop of fuel for your motivation. It's like climbing a huge mountain. You don't just stare at the peak. You focus on the next step, and then the next. Before you know it, you've climbed higher than you ever thought possible. And please, don't forget the power of your environment. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they people who lift you up, who believe in your vision? Or are they energy vampires who drain your enthusiasm? You need a support system, a mastermind group, a mentor, or even just a few trusted friends who you can be honest with. Sharing your struggles and celebrating your wins with others makes the journey less lonely and a lot more fun. Your environment can either be a greenhouse where your vision thrives, or a desert where it withers juicy wheat. This brings me to my final, and maybe most important, point: how to keep your vision on fire. This is all about passion. Passion is the fuel. Without it, even the clearest vision will stall. So, how do you keep that fire burning bright? First, celebrate your progress. We are often so focused on the next thing that we forget to look back and appreciate how far we have come. Acknowledge your hard work. Treat yourself when you hit a milestone. This isn't about being arrogant. It's about validating your own effort and refueling your spirit. Celebration is a powerful ritual that keeps your motivation high. Second, find ways to connect your daily tasks to your bigger vision. It's easy to get bogged down in the boring stuff, the emails, the admin, the chores. Just think about it for a second. If you can remind yourself how this small, tedious task actually fits into the bigger picture, it really gives it some meaning, right? For example, answering customer emails isn't just a chore. It's building a loyal community. Filing paperwork isn't just admin. It's creating a stable foundation for your future growth. See the connection? It changes everything. And finally, you must protect your energy. Burnout is the ultimate vision killer. You can't pour from an empty cup. This means getting enough sleep, eating well, exercising, and taking real breaks. And by breaks, I don't mean scrolling through your phone. I mean truly disconnecting. Go for a walk in nature. Spend time with loved ones. Do something just for fun, with no goal attached. Rest isn't a luxury. It's a strategic necessity for anyone with a big vision. It's during these moments of rest that your best ideas often emerge. So let's recap. To keep your vision fresh in this crazy, fast-changing world, you need to reconnect with your why. Be agile in your approach, and never stop learning. To nurture it for the long term, you need to reflect, break it down into small steps, and surround yourself with the right people. And to keep that vision on fire, you have to celebrate your wins, connect your daily actions to your big purpose, and fiercely protect your energy. Your vision is your gift to the world. It deserves to be protected, nurtured, and kept alive. It's not always going to be easy, but I promise you, it's always worth it. The world needs your unique contribution, now more than ever. So go out there, keep that fire burning, and let your vision shine brightly. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you live a more purposeful and passionate life. I'd love to hear about your vision in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. See you in the next video.